Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm shocked. Not really, but this is a very, very big story. Have obviously come together. Sorry about that, guys. I am driving. It's against my car. That have come together basically to get their sons and daughters into Ivy League colleges. And for those that don't know me and are just clicking on this video, thank you for clicking on the video. Hi, my name is Simone. I'm an intuitive messenger of hope and light. That's what I call myself. I don't put the title psychic or anything like that onto me. I just put the title an intuitive messenger. Okay, that's what I claim that I am, and that's what I am. Okay, and so I'm gonna be linking a video towards the end of this video where I was actually talking about this exact thing sometime in either from September to December, could have been earlier than that, but I made a video about something's coming. Okay, something's happening, something's coming. I made this video last year or the year before that about the college system, about what was going on, and this is one of the topics I talk about. Okay, for those that were actually privileged enough, funny I use that word, but that were lucky enough to actually tune into that video, I talked about this exact thing. Okay, and so in that video I was very passionate, as you'll see in the original video linked towards the end and below. I was very, very passionate about this topic. I also am in college. My parents both went to college. I have cousins in college, so I know socially I can talk about that because I am in college and I will be graduating very, very soon. But I was saying this, guys. I was basically saying how I feel in my heart of hearts that the school system, the college education system and more specific, is going to implode on itself. This bubble is going to burst because people are catching on. As we're all awakening on different levels about so many different things, college is one of those things that people are now waking up to around the world. So this is a big deal. This is a very, very big deal. And so that bad feeling, one of the bad feelings that I had, especially geared towards, honestly, America, was about college, was about, our economy. And this is one of the things that have happened. Okay, this is one of the balls that have now been dropped. And so, that bad feeling that we've all had in the pit of our stomach, all of us that are awakened, all of us that are, realizing the world and what's going on, in so many ways. This is one of the things, this is one of those things that I feel could have a domino effect. And what I am going to say that I know, it's not even a prediction, but I know for a fact that this is what's going to happen, is that other generations of kids, okay, other generations of people that, actually want their kids to go to college and vice versa, this is going to be an issue globally, okay? Because what's going to happen now is that people are going to say to themselves, why do I need to go to college? Young people, young kids that maybe have are YouTube sensations, or maybe they have wealthy parents. I feel like now they're also going to say, why do I need to go to college? Why do I need to get in debt if these rich kids are just getting in with basic handouts? I mean, and when I say basic, I mean basic. A $50,000 to a $2 million plus bribe is nothing to these people. It's nothing to these people. So, what I can predict is that I think that this is going to be a bigger situation. I really feel in my heart of hearts that this is going to be kind of like a domino effect. And I feel that, people that are younger than, Generation X or Z or Y, X, Z or Y, the generation before millennials, okay, or the Generation X or Y, I believe, because 1995 is different. I'm 1995, so it's kind of a little bit of like a in-between. It's a little bit of an in-between. Besides the millennials and the other generation. But even after us, right, I feel like they're going to be saying to their parents, why do I have to go to college? Why do I have to get debt to try to get a career? this is going to be a problem. And I think that America is going to be hit the hardest because America is big on the world stage. America is like, you know, the leader of the pack, so to speak. Everything America does, you know, we claim, politicians claim other countries want to do and be like, you know, if all Americans drive Mercedes and have a big house with 4 closets, then they're saying that, you know, Japan wants that and Europe wants that, which is not the case, okay? Which is not the case. You know, health-wise, knowledge-wise, other countries are doing way better than us, okay? Like way better, but for some reason America is always the cream of the crop, you know, which I will never understand, because I'm British born, and I'm a dual citizen. I'm an American citizen and I'm a British citizen, and you know, the way people live over here is like slaves, absolute slaves. I mean, they hardly get vacation. They don't get paid family leave. What do they get? What do Americans actually get for, you know, working hard on this soil and trying to build their families and everything else around this country? What do people actually get? I mean, think about it. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, what do people actually get? I mean, they're working their asses off. So it's like, you got to kind of take the good with the bad, you know what I mean? But, you know, I did predict this. I did talk about this. I did not know that it was going to be like this in this shape or form, but nevertheless, it is. And it's happened. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that this is just the tip of the iceberg. You know, this is nothing. This is just the beginning, right, folks? This is just the beginning. And there's other readers, there's other spiritualists, there's other people on YouTube that do readings on Trump and that do readings on all sorts of people. I do not, okay? I don't do readings on political figures. That's not my forte. That ain't my cup of tea. So you'll never see me on this channel do a video on anything political because I don't really, that's not for me. But what I will say is that I've been having a bad feeling in my stomach for a very long time, you know, for a very, very long time. And, you know, we're seeing natural disasters like crazy. We're seeing corruption like crazy. We're seeing scandals like crazy, from all types of folks, all types. So is it gonna stop? Absolutely not. Is it gonna get better? Who knows? Hopefully. But, you know, I talked about this, you know, what I was saying from like last year. I know this was definitely last year. This was last year. What I was saying in the video, right, was that people are waking up to the fact that college is over. Many factors in life that make somebody successful. Now on the same hand, like people are saying, there's other people that have never got really any handout, any kind of jump start, you know, and they do better than a lot of people. They do better than a lot of people. So, you know, it's hard to tell. But clearly, if somebody has 2 ultra wealthy parents, why the hell would you need to act like you need more, that you need a bigger jump start? Why would you think that? Why would you ever? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like, can't you hire a tutor? You know, can't you get books in advance? Can't you even, you know, there's so many things that money can get you without actually lying, without actually scamming people. So, you know, this is just something else. But I really think that this is going to be one of the shoes that drops in 2019. You know, I said this from last year, and now, you know, we're starting to see what this is about, you know, what this bad feeling is really about. And the truth shall prevail. You know what I mean? Like the truth shall prevail. And, you know, before I end this video, I want to say to all my fellow college students, you know, to all my fellow entrepreneurs, go-getters, winners, right? Like get what's yours, you know, get what's yours, but don't for a second think that you can lie and cheat your way there. You know, you gotta have some kind of authenticity to you. And especially in 2019, it seems like that's harder and harder to get. You know, that's harder and harder to see. But you know what? Karma exists. You know, what's the word? Cause and effect as well, you know, exists. You know, every kind of action has an equal, you know, reaction, an equal solution, an equal consequence, I want to say, an equal consequence. So, you know, it really is what it is, right? But, you know, it's crazy. I think it's crazy how a lot of us out here who are really, really connected have been saying and feeling these things for a very, very long time. And to actually see that this is the biggest scandal, the biggest college admission scandal, you know, that they claim in America, at least. I mean, who knows about other countries, right? But they're saying in America, it's the biggest college admission scandal. And I mean, faking photos, faking resume, faking basically everything to get ahead, you know? And it's a really, really big gosh darn shame that people actually think that it's okay. And parents think it's okay to do this. And you know what? On that same note, I think that discussing self-made is also very important. You know, people that buy views and buy YouTubers and buy subscribers and buy this and buy that, it's the same ball game. You know, I haven't done that. I've built my channel from the ground up, and I'm proud of that. You know, I've gotten my grades from myself, you know, and that makes me feel good. And so if you're somebody out here who's also done that and has been working hard, you know, kudos to you, congratulations to you. You know, you're not a liar. You know, we're not liars. And I think that in the long run, the truth shall prevail. And the good people will win in the end. You know, good people that want to do good will always win in the end. Doesn't matter what you look like, you know, what you do for a job. I feel that if you are a good person, ultimately, you know, in a future life, in your kids, in your family, in your finances, in your health, it will reflect that. You know, it will reflect that. And so, you know, I also want to say on a more personal note to everybody watching, you know, young, old, in college, not in college, whatever, you know, you fancy, whatever you do, that it's important not to stress. I feel that I can speak from personal experience that I feel that, you know, sometimes people do stress a lot. People stress a lot of things in life, including myself. You know, they stress college, they stress their YouTube channel, they stress their success. They stress so many things, you know, that are really honestly kind of out of your hands at a certain point. You know, it's like, do what you can and leave the rest. So on that note, you know, if I had a glass of champagne, I'd clash the screen and say, you know, congrats to all of us that have actually gotten here, to actually get here. You know, my YouTube channel, I thought of the name. You know, I do my own content, I do my own cover art. You know, it's all me. I didn't pay anybody to do this. You know, a lot of things in life I've taught myself. And you know, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that, you know, it's like you don't have to pay nobody to be smart. You know, you don't have to pay nobody to be a genius. And that's what I am. And that's what a lot of people are in life, that actually are legit. So, you know, it's another day in America for a lot of us, a lot of my American viewers. I'm sure we're all laughing like, this is just a regular thing, you know, this is just America for you, you know, this is America for you. So for my foreign watchers, you know, don't be surprised, don't act like, oh my God, you know, this is so scary. This is an everyday thing in America. You know, in America, it's a different ball game. You know, it's dog eat dog. It's a lot of bullshit. So anyway, sorry for cursing, guys, but it's a lot of bullshit in America. It's a lot of bullshit, and until people actually move here and live here, they don't understand that. They don't understand this. You know, people literally buy views. You know, people buy their way into a lot of things in this country, and it's sick. It's sick, you know, but it's the reality. And so, you know, I think that this is going to be a crisis. You heard it here first, right? You heard it here first. I think this is going to be a crisis for a lot of people in America, a lot of rich people in America. I think it's also going to be a crisis for our education system. I think a lot of people now are going to say, you know, what is the education system really? You know, why are all these kids in private schools? You know, how do they get there? Was their grades